Hey, it's Mike with Through Your Child's Eyes. How you doing today? It's January 2017. As you can see behind me, I'm in sunny South Florida, and we have chosen not to participate in winter this year. So I wanted to share something with fathers today. You know, as fathers, we really care about our children, and we tend to show our love in ways sometimes they don't recognize. You know, men don't have the nurturing instincts that women are designed by God to have. We're either taught to be nurturing in the way that we're raised, or by some example in our lives, or sometimes we're not. Regardless, for men, it's a learned behavior. You know, we work hard and we sacrifice much for our children and our families, but sometimes they don't recognize that. Working as hard as we do, or as long hours as we do, in love for our children and family can actually be perceived by them, especially your child, as absence or even neglect. You know, think back about how many times you've yelled at them or barked at your kids about how hard you work for them when they disrespect you or don't show gratitude for something. And not all of you have done this, not out loud. Many of you felt it and thought it but kept your mouth closed. You know, and if you have, I give you kudos, because myself, I learned the hard way. Children don't perceive love like adults perceive love. Children don't understand sacrifice at a young age. You know, sometimes they're put in a situation where they have to be selfless themselves and they get it, but hopefully not until they're older. And if you, as the parent, make them aware of the fact that you're sacrificing for them, it can actually become a burden to them. They can actually feel bad or even guilty for you having to work so hard for them. It's our job as parents not only to protect, nurture, love, and discipline and teach our children, but also to prepare them for the world ahead of them. And by placing our burden on them with our own needs of affirmation and approval about the fact that we sacrifice our time and efforts for them, we can actually help to create some codependent behaviors that they'll carry on later in life, or at least until they learn how to deal with it. And codependency, you know, has many behaviors under a large umbrella, as many of you know. So how do we learn to show our children love in a way that they can perceive it? We give them our time and attention. That's it. It's that easy. You know, we can't always be present with our children. For me, I work from a home office, and man, it creates a dilemma with my son on a regular basis. He never understands that I can't be with him every moment. But I try to explain it to him as well as I can, and I schedule time with him that is just one-on-one that I will not let be interrupted. You know, one-on-one is everything. Time is everything. Attention is everything. Intentional time is important. You know, I have a great friend who's a father as well, and he said something great. He said, attention is the currency of humanity. Wow, think about that for a second. All we have to do is give them our time and attention. The rest kind of works itself out in the day. So email me with your struggles in this area. Let's learn this together as a community. It takes a village to raise a child. You know, that's a saying we seldom hear anymore, but there's so much truth to it. Let's share our experiences with one another. And remember, stay tuned for the next video blog to get a few ideas for myself and other parents on how to be more intentional with your child. Take a moment today to look at the world through your child's eyes.